Hey there, it's Sarah. Have you ever wondered if your habits are making you less attractive to younger women, but felt unsure about what you're doing wrong? Today, we're going to uncover the habits many older guys often miss that detract from their appeal. These behaviors can be subtle, hidden in the way you carry yourself, the way you talk, or even in your daily routines. By the end of this video, you'll have a keen eye for these unattractive habits, giving you a clearer understanding of how to improve your appeal. Don't miss out on our bonus tip at the end of the video. It's a crucial piece of advice for effectively avoiding these habits, enhancing your appeal and approach. Stay tuned for it. Before we unpack today's topic, feel like your dating life could use some expert advice? Book a free strategy call by clicking the link in the description or pinned comment. Ready to become more self-aware and appealing? Let's dive in and discover these habits together. 1. Overcompensation. Let's dig right into it. This is one of those sneaky habits that can seriously tank your attractiveness without you even realizing it. Picture this. You're on a date or hanging out with friends, and you find yourself talking about all the amazing things you're going to do. You hype up your future plans, brag about your ambitions, and maybe even exaggerate a bit about your accomplishments. But here's the kicker. When it comes time to actually show what you've done, there's not much to back up your big talk. Overcompensating by talking more and doing less sends a clear message. You lack authenticity and substance. Think about it. Anyone can talk a big game, but it's the actions that truly count. When you constantly talk about hitting the gym, but your physique tells a different story, or when you boast about your professional achievements but can't provide any tangible proof, people start to see through the facade. This behavior not merely makes you less credible, but also less attractive. Instead of falling into the overcompensation trap, let your actions speak louder than your words. If you say you're going to hit the gym, actually go and put in the work. If you talk about achieving a goal, show the progress you've made. By doing more and talking less, you not merely build a solid reputation, but also become more appealing. Women, and people in general, are drawn to those who are genuine and dependable, not to those who overpromise and underdeliver. 2. Believing money solves all problems. Now let's talk about a common misconception that trips up a lot of older guys believing that money can solve all their problems. Sure, having a healthy bank account can open doors and provide certain comforts, but relying solely on money to fix unattractive traits, that's a losing game. Imagine this scenario. You've come into a substantial amount of money, and you think this is your golden ticket to winning over younger women. You start throwing cash around, buying flashy things, and trying to impress with your wealth. But here's the hard truth. Money can only mask underlying issues for so long. If you're awkward, lack confidence, or haven't developed your personality, no amount of money will make up for it. Women might initially be intrigued by the financial allure, but if there's no substance behind it, that attraction fades fast. Relying on money to solve your problems is like putting a Band-Aid on a wound. It might cover the surface, but it doesn't address the root cause. True attractiveness goes beyond the material. It's about who you are as a person, your character, your mental strength, and your personal growth. For example, think of a guy who's wealthy but uses his money as a crutch. He buys affection and attention, but there's no genuine connection because he hasn't worked on himself. Contrast this with someone who, regardless of his financial status, invests in personal growth. He reads, travels, stays fit, and works on his emotional health. He's interesting, confident, and well-rounded. Which one do you think is more appealing? 3. Lack of discipline with health. Let's tackle a critical issue: lack of discipline with health. Being overweight and lacking self-control are major turnoffs. It's not merely about looks. It signals a lack of discipline and self-care, which are highly unattractive traits. When you neglect your health, it shows that you're not committed to taking care of yourself, which can be a red flag for younger women looking for a dependable partner. Today, there's no excuse for poor health. With the abundance of healthy food options and fitness resources available, staying fit is more accessible than ever. You can get nutritious meals delivered to your doorstep, follow free workout plans online, and even join virtual fitness communities. The convenience of modern health and fitness solutions means that anyone can maintain a healthy lifestyle with a bit of effort. Improving your health and discipline doesn't have to be complicated. Start by setting realistic fitness goals that you can achieve without overwhelming yourself. Meal planning is another practical step to prep your meals in advance to ensure you're eating balanced, nutritious food throughout the week. Consistent exercise is crucial. Even incorporating a daily walk can make a significant difference. Additionally, staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day and prioritizing rest to ensure you get enough sleep are essential components of a healthy lifestyle. 4. making the gym your only personality trait. Let's talk about a common pitfall. Focusing solely on physical fitness while neglecting other aspects of your life can be quite unattractive. Sure, having a great physique is appealing, but if that's all you bring to the table, it quickly becomes boring. People, especially younger women, are looking for well-rounded individuals with depth and variety in their interests and skills. When you make the gym your entire identity, it can signal a lack of balance and a limited perspective. It's important to remember that physical fitness is just one part of who you are. Developing social skills, charisma, and other interests is equally crucial. Being able to engage in interesting conversations, showing empathy, and having a range of hobbies make you a more appealing and dynamic person. Balancing your gym time with other activities is key. Start by setting aside time each week to engage in social activities. Join clubs or groups that align with your interests, whether it's a book club, a sports team, or a volunteer organization. Work on your charisma by practicing good communication skills, being a good listener, and showing genuine interest in others. Pursue hobbies that stimulate your mind and broaden your horizons, like learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or traveling. Are you finding these tips helpful? Show your support with a like and share your thoughts below. And if you're looking to elevate your dating game, our free 60-minute strategy call could be just what you need. Learn to meet more women and date confidently. Book now using the link in the pinned comment. 5. Constant whining. Let's address a major turnoff. Negativity and complaining about everything are incredibly off-putting. When you constantly whine about the weather, your job, or minor inconveniences, it not merely drags down the mood, but also makes you unpleasant to be around. People are naturally drawn to positivity, and those who can handle challenges with grace and resilience. Constant negativity can make you seem ungrateful and immature, and it can exhaust those around you. Imagine being on a date or spending time with friends, and all you do is complain. This behavior quickly overshadows any positive qualities you might have and leaves a lasting negative impression. Instead of whining, embrace optimism and solution-oriented thinking. Optimism is an attractive trait because it shows that you can see the good in situations and are resilient in the face of adversity. When challenges arise, focus on finding solutions rather than dwelling on the problems. This proactive approach not merely makes you more appealing, but also demonstrates your ability to handle life's ups and downs effectively. For example, let's say it starts raining during an outdoor event. Instead of complaining about the weather, you could suggest finding a cozy indoor spot and making the best of the situation. Or if you're facing a tough project at work, rather than whining about how hard it is, focus on breaking it down into manageable tasks and tackling them one by one. These positive outlooks not merely improve your own mindset, but also make you a more enjoyable person to be around. 6. Lack of effort. Finally, let's talk about the unattractiveness of putting no effort into personal development. When you neglect to invest in yourself, it shows, and it's a major turnoff. A lack of effort signals complacency and a disinterest in growth, which are highly unattractive traits. People are drawn to those who strive to better themselves and show ambition in their personal and professional lives. Effort is crucial in all areas of life, from ambition and grooming to social skills and overall self-improvement. Discipline and consistent effort are the foundations of personal growth. Whether it's advancing in your career, maintaining a clean and polished appearance, or improving your ability to connect with others, putting in the effort demonstrates that you value yourself and those around you. To start, set clear goals for yourself in various areas of life. Begin with small, achievable targets and gradually increase their scope. For example, commit to reading a book a month to expand your knowledge, or enrolling in a course to develop new skills. Prioritize your grooming and health by establishing a daily routine that includes exercise, skincare, and mindful eating. Now for the bonus tip. Authenticity is key. In a world where people often try to conform to certain standards or portray a particular image, being genuine and true to oneself stands out as the most attractive trait. Authenticity means being comfortable in your own skin, embracing your unique qualities, and not pretending to be someone you're not. Being genuine is magnetic because it fosters trust and connection. When you are authentic, people can see and feel that you are being real with them, which creates a meaningful bond. It's about being honest with yourself and others, showing vulnerability, and not being afraid to express your true thoughts and feelings. Embracing authenticity doesn't mean you shouldn't strive to improve yourself. On the contrary, it's about making necessary adjustments to become the best version of yourself, while staying true to your core values and personality. Work on your flaws, enhance your strengths, and pursue personal growth, but always remain genuine. So now you know unattractive habits to avoid. What's next for you? Discover charismatic tricks of attraction, or learn body language signs she's flirting. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.